Welcome to this deep dive into the Old Firm derby, where the clash between Celtic and Rangers isn't just about football, it's about history, identity, and passion.
Yep, absolutely. It's one of those rivalries that goes way back. So, what exactly sparked this epic feud back in the day?
It all kicked off in 1888 when the two first clashed, but it quickly escalated when a sectarian split came into play. Celtic being intertwined with Catholic Irish roots, and Rangers with Protestant Scottish traditions.
Yeah, and that cultural divide adds layers of meaning. It's not just a game, it's a full-blown battle of identities.
Exactly. It's like the Battle of Glasgow's East End versus the South Side, a clash of deep-seated traditions.
Right.
It really makes every match feel like a mini-war.
And even today, those old divides still echo loud and clear. Despite attempts to calm things down, the fans keep the fire burning with their chants and flag displays.
For sure. The clubs have tried to dial back the intensity, but the supporters, well, they're the keepers of the tradition. It's that raw passion that keeps the rivalry so electrifying.
Speaking of passion, let's talk about the numbers for a minute. I heard that Rangers now have 160 wins and Celtic 159. With about 100 draws in between. That's incredibly balanced.
Right on. The stats show just how neck and neck this rivalry is. And get this, Rangers have snagged 55 league titles to Celtic's 53. It's crazy when you compare that to other Scottish clubs like Aberdeen, Hearts, and Hibs that only have around 4 each.
Those figures really underline how these two clubs have essentially ruled Scottish football for ages. It's like, no matter which way you slice it, they run the show.
Absolutely. And the numbers reflect that dominance. But it's the matches themselves where the magic truly happens. Take, for instance, the 1969 Scottish Cup final with Celtic's legendary Lisbon Lions. That game was, just historic.
Oh, without a doubt. Celtic's 4-0 thrashing of Rangers during that golden era under Jock Stein lit a fire that, well, still burns deep. It must have been a bitter pill for Rangers to swallow.
True. And then there's that brutal 1999 decider where Rangers clinched the title with a 3-0 victory. It was a roller coaster for Celtic fans. Each match feels like it's rewriting a piece of history.
It really is a tug of war. I mean, on paper, Rangers seem to edge out with more titles, but isn't it a bit simplistic to just say one is the bigger club?
That's a great point. While the raw numbers, Rangers 55 versus Celtics 53, suggest one thing: Celtic's recent form, winning 9 out of the last 12 leagues, shows that dominance can shift with the times.
Yeah.
It's a constant back and forth battle.
Exactly, it's like watching a seesaw that never really settles. And then you have the legends who define this rivalry.
Right. Heroes like Henrik Larsson for Celtic, truly a killer on the pitch. And for Rangers, you have folks like Paul Gascoigne, though I often wonder about comparing different icons across eras.
I get what you mean, but you've also got to factor in Ali McCoist's contribution. 27 Old Firm goals is no small feat. That's almost like a masterclass in goal scoring amidst the chaos.
Totally. Each player brings a unique flavour to the derby. It's not just about the numbers, but the way they play the game, the style they've engraved into the legacy.
Right? And then there's the atmosphere. Picture this. Celtic Park and Ibrox on Derby Day, the crowd's energy is so intense it feels like a heartbeat. Each chant, each banner, reverberating like pure adrenaline.
Oh, absolutely. It's like being wrapped in a wall of sound. You can feel that historical pressure. It's not just a stadium. It's an arena of emotions that takes over everyone's senses.
I've been in both grounds, and the experience is unforgettable. You can literally feel the legacy with every cheer and every cry.
And it doesn't stop locally. The Old Firm has grown a global following with fans in Ireland, the US, Australia, and beyond, even though the heartbeat remains in Glasgow.
Yep, that's a good observation. Sometimes, though, with that global reach, I wonder if the unique raw local passion might get diluted by commercial interests.
That's definitely a risk. Balancing commercialization with tradition is a tightrope walk. Yet most say that the very soul of the derby refuses to be compromised.
Yeah, I kind of see that, but I respectfully challenge the notion a bit. I think while clubs may hold tight to their traditions, modern pressures sometimes force changes that can, well, alter the authenticity of the rivalry a little.
Fair enough. The tension between preserving tradition and embracing evolution is, it's like a double-edged sword. Each side has its merits, and that conflict is part of what makes this rivalry so fascinating.
Absolutely. Now, talking about the present, Celtic has been in fine form lately, but Rangers under Philippe Clement are making moves to claw back. Could we be on the verge of another shift in power?
It's very possible. Celtic's got exciting talents like O'Reilly and Hatate driving their play, but don't count out Rangers. They've got Tavernier and Butland anchoring the squad with determination.
Yeah, it's a real back-and-forth contest. And with both teams eyeing European glory, every Old Firm derby feels like it could tip the balance for the entire Premiership.
Indeed. The stakes have never been higher. Every match is not only about bragging rights here in Glasgow, but has ripples across Europe too.
And you know, that global stage only adds to the pressure. Fans and players alike from every corner of the world are watching each move. It really raises the game to another level.
Exactly, it's like a pressure cooker that's been left on for over a century. The historical weight, the modern stakes, every derby is charged with an electricity that's just, palpable.
Yep, that's what makes it so unpredictable. No matter how many times you watch it, the game always manages to surprise you, keeping the legacy alive year after year.
It really is an endless saga of triumphs and heartbreaks, and it's that roller coaster of emotions that captivates not just the die-hard local fans, but, well, an international audience too.
Right? And that's why the Old Firm derby isn't just a fixture in the calendar, it's a celebration of history, identity, and unmatched passion on the field.
Absolutely. Each clash builds on over a century of stories, legends, and drama, and no matter what the scoreline is, it always feels like more than just a game.
I can't wait to see how the next chapter unfolds. With so much riding on every match, you know the intensity will be off the charts.
For sure. The legacy, the passion, and the sheer unpredictability of the Old Firm, the fire keeps burning. And even when the clubs adjust their tactics and lineups, that cultural heartbeat remains the same.
Yeah, it's a timeless rivalry that, despite evolving with the modern game, remains rooted in a history that's as deep as it is complex. I'm always in awe of how it manages to keep both teams on their toes.
Same here. Whether you're a fan of the attacking flair of Celtic or the structured tenacity of Rangers, there's no denying that each derby writes a new page in a saga that's been centuries in the making.
Yep, and honestly, that's what makes discussions like these so exciting. The Old Firm is more than statistics or past glories. It's a living, breathing narrative that each new game adds to.
Exactly. So until the next roar from Celtic Park or Ibrox, we can only watch in anticipation of what epic chapter comes next in this endless, passionate rivalry.
Right. Here's to another epic chapter. Thanks for the deep dive today. It's been quite the ride through history, passion, and football magic.
Absolutely. Catch you all at the next derby, where history will ignite once again on the pitch.
Yeah,